Hot steam rising in the early morn. Face feeling smoother than the day you was born. Sharpen up those razors, Tennessee whiskey shaving.
Hey, and welcome back to Tennessee Whiskey Shaving with your dude of Ood, your favorite talking torso, Wes. Welcome back, gents. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a subscriber and whatnot and returning viewer, definitely welcome back. I hope you've had a Merry Christmas and you've eaten and been happy and you know, got everything. You're a good boy and got everything that you absolutely wanted for Christmas. I hope nothing but the absolute best for all of you. Today, I, you know, in all honesty and transparency, today is Christmas Eve for me as I'm videoing this, and because I'm going to be quite busy on Christmas Day, so I won't have time to film a shave video or whatnot. And then, of course, this weekend coming up, I have to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I won't have the time. So I'm shoehorning it in now, fresh off the heels of the PAA Advent Calendar. Yeah, another full disclosure, gents. I'm sorry. As much as I would like to be able to just pop the doors each and every day that they come out and be surprised like you, I had to do it early. So I've finished my calendar a while ago. Not a while ago, but you know, a few days ago I finished it. So I do start it early. And when I pop the door, I mean, you see it on the video, I do pop it. So I do get the surprise, just like you guys do. But, you know, the life of a content creator, I need the extra time to be able to, you know, make the video, edit it, you know, upload it, do all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, I'm busted. I had to open mine early. Sorry, guys. I hope you can forgive me. But I still did enjoy the time that I spent with you guys going, you know, over or reviewing and opening and talking about the calendar. It was so much fun. So, but today is Christmas Eve, and I figured what better set to shave with on Christmas Eve than Christmas Eve. PAA, or sorry, not PAA. I got PAA on the brain from the Advent Calendar. Stirling Soaps. Stirling Soaps Christmas Eve. If you guys can tell, I just buy two 1 ounce samples, and then you know, I put them in these little tins that I get off of Amazon, and this will be plenty enough for me. 2 ounces of soap. Oh man, it's plenty of soap. And so, that being said, boom. Oh yeah, Christmas Eve, man. Sent off the puck, or off the tub, on the Tennessee Whiskey Proof Scale, where 0 is the worst and 100 is the best. I give Christmas Eve a 50 proof. It's right where you want it. It's not too strong, and it is not too weak. All right, and so this is a straight shave Saturday. So I got my, it's been a while. I've actually missed using it. I'm gonna bust out the Cleanso here. And for today's straight shave, I will be using my Titleist Shavette. The Drew Dick is still at the ye old Stroppin' Shop. So get my face wet a little bit here. And towel. I need my towel. All right, yes, and did I grab the splash? I thought I grabbed the splash. Oh yeah, there it is, boom. It was sitting right next to the thing. Here is the splash for Christmas Eve as well. And we will get cracking. I think I'm gonna continue on since this is a small tub. And man, I just really don't feel like bowl lathering. We're gonna scrape some out. About like that. That is very, very much so enough. Plenty, more than enough. All right, and we're going to pop that open a little bit, and we're just going to smear that stuff in there, get any of the excess off of my scraper, Ian Ligaki scraper. Add a little bit of water, and we are just going to mush this stuff in here until it disappears. And just like that, look, voila, it is gone. And that's what we want. All right. Get the face wet with some distilled water. We are going to get to face lathering. Got a little bit on the neck here. Oh, this stuff is just waking up. So the scent notes on Christmas Eve is a base blend of pine, fir, evergreen, and mistletoe, and with top notes of warm vanilla, cranberry, and seasonal spices. And I gotta say, man, they did a great job with this. This does, I mean, this, to me, this smells very good. A lot like Christmas, like a Christmas tree. It does a good job of not just smelling like potpourri to me. It has a very nice woody kind of scent to it overall. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Excuse me 1 second. All right. So, sorry if there's a weird video cut, but my dog was out there barking at a bird, I'm sure. And it was just absolutely getting on my nerves. I don't know if it was coming through on the video or not. But yeah, he's out there. He's a little yapper. He's the same one if you watched the other day and stuff. You know, I brought him up in the video. That's Broly. And he, man, if there's a bird, a dog, anything out there, and he's just yap, 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 yap. But yeah, back to Christmas Eve. Man, this is such an awesome seasonal offering. I'm really liking this stuff. I like how woody and resinous it is, you know, and it's just a little bit, those spices that are in there, the, you know, the vanilla, the cranberry, and those seasonal spices, you know, like like a touch of cinnamon, nutmeg, you know, that kind of stuff. Maybe frankincense and myrrh, maybe. I don't know, maybe that's part of the seasonal. But it is mostly piney and woody, and you know, pine, evergreen, fir, maybe. Yeah, you definitely get the wood in it. So I have babbled on enough for long enough. Let's get this shave on the road, shall we? Stretch the skin. Let's begin. How was everybody's Christmas? I hope it was good. I hope you guys don't mind me asking this stuff. Like I said, I mean, I know for me, it's Christmas Eve, but it's going to be, you know, the Saturday after Christmas when this gets posted. I hope you all were able to spend time with family and friends, not be stuck at work. I know that's not always feasible, but you know, I hope that for you at least, you know. All right, let's go lefty. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving the scent on Christmas Eve. Rod and Mandy, Rod, you guys did a great job, Sterling. Great job on this one. Of course, with Stirling soaps, I mean, their base is very good. It's very nice. Sterling is definitely a favorite of mine. Got a long head hair from there hanging there on my teddy. All right. There we go. No matter what, when I do this on video, it's always easier to do my neck like that when I'm not making a video because I'm not like locked into a position, but I'm always scared when I go this way that I'm going to bump my elbow or something and cut my neck. But, you know, when I do it on my own, you know, of course I step back a little bit, you know, so I have all the room. But yeah. Anyway, here goes round one. Let's get to round two. Be right back. All right, got the neck all cleaned off. Man, this stuff just smells so good. The way the pine and the evergreen come out, man, and then you know you got all those other supporting notes. Um, you know, the way that they all kind of just come in there and play like a role or whatnot, you know. It's very nice. And of course, there we go. Well, but I can't wait to see how the splash, is gonna smell on the skin. When the soap smells this good, you know the splash is gonna smell even better. All right. We'll try this. Like I said, I'm usually not a big fan of going this way, but I'm always down to try new things. This is gonna be the one that's we'll see how it goes on the against the grain pass. See there, guys. If you guys shave, or if you ever have to shave your lip, I'm telling you, stretching it and short buffing strokes makes a huge difference on your post shave, on how it's gonna feel. Same thing right here. This area, all this area under your mouth and chin, your hair, because the skin is softer, it stretches. So your hair there, and the same thing around your mouth. I mean, it always stretches. So the hair tends to be thicker and coarse, more coarse right there. And your skin is soft. So it's kind of like a double whammy. You know what I mean? Your skin is soft, it moves around a lot. So the more you can stretch the skin and keep it locked into place, it also makes your hairs pop out like that. They don't have all that skin to kind of retreat into, you know what I mean, as your skin closes back up. So stretch the skin. Wet, keep it wet, especially around the mouth. And it will pay dividends on your post-shave irritation. In other words, there will be none. Or if there is some, see, sometimes when you keep it wet, you have to use a towel. Or if there is some, it will be drastically reduced. Oh, I knocked some of my shaving cream off there. Here, I need to wet it down some more anyway. Super light touch. Let's see, yeah, I'll go lefty. Sorry again if I'm quiet. As you guys know, that cross the grain pass is the one that always can give me the worst trouble. I always just, it's just weird. The angle of it feels like I could cut myself more. So I tend to concentrate more, which then keeps me quiet longer. Man, reapplying the soap is nice. I am really digging this Christmas Eve. Very, very well blended. Like I said, I like that the Christmas tree kind of smell is predominantly what you smell, but it's not overwhelming. You know what I mean? It's there. It's definitely the star of the show, but the supporting notes help make it shine. You know what I mean? It's very, very nice. There we go. I shouldn't need to add water again to this one. All right, here we go. Round 3. Man, the Titleist is such a great shaver. I know it's pricey, but I gotta say, it is worth it. I get such smooth shaves from it. Oh, god dang it. I think I just got myself. No? Oh, well, time will tell. I got something right there. I don't know what that was. Something caught, but I don't know what it was. Uh, All right. I just realized I'm being super quiet since I caught myself, even though I didn't. Well, I guess I did. I caught. There's a little bit of blood there, but not much. I apologize, guys. I'm just enjoying the shave. Are you guys going anywhere for Christmas or anything like that? Going over to family's house or anything like that, eating dinner? Yeah, we're doing that today. Usually it's like a tradition for us. We go over to my mom's house on Christmas Eve. She she usually makes a lasagna dinner, but this year we're flipping the script a little bit and we're going Christmas story style and doing Chinese. There we go. Yeah, we figured that might be a nice change of pace. That way, mom's getting up there in age. She doesn't have to. I mean, not that cooking lasagna is hard or anything like that, but I mean, there's no cleanup. There's no, just go pick it up, eat, and be good. Question is so if you guys were eating Chinese, what would you guys get? Me, I'm a General So's kind of guy. So, on that note, let me get the mind maker all cleaned up, and we will get back to the best part of the shave, gents. I'll be right back. All right, gents, and welcome back to the best part of the shave. That's right, gents. It's that time. Let's put some of this badass stuff on my face. First, let me take off my wedding ring. I just put it on, knowing that I was going to take this and put it. I always like to take my wedding ring off. All right. So, oh yeah. I mean, during my cleanup, I did find. I guess there was a bump over here that I didn't know I was there. It's usually not there. And that's what I got. but it wasn't bad. I mean, so yeah, it happens. Just like I don't know, maybe like an ingrown hair bump or something, or I don't know what it is. It was gone. It's gone now though. Man. So yeah. So as usual, the splash is even better than the soap. The soap smells so good, but the splash, man, that is very good, very woody, very resinous. That cranberry that's in there, like it brings it all together too, and really brightens it up. And the vanilla, it adds like it smooths it out. You know what I mean? Like it adds that creamy richness to it. Very nice. I'm not exactly sure what mistletoe smells like, to be honest. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's part of adding to the spice of it, or maybe like a little bit of the herbaceousness, or if it's the seasonal spices that they're talking about, where it might be like cinnamon and maybe frankincense and myrrh, something like that. It's all so faint and subtle. You know what I mean? Like it's not that it's weak, but it's well blended. Like I said, the wood is definitely the star of the show. So that pine, the evergreen, the like that fir, kind of like that coniferous kind of smell. That's definitely there. But then you got that brightness of the cranberry and the smoothness of the vanilla. That just kind of it balances. Everything is well blended. But then there's also like a spiciness to it. You know what I mean? But it's very subtle. This is a fantastic fragrance. Stirling, you guys did a absolutely stellar job with this one. So, as usual, I like to get my wife's opinions on all the things that I put on my skin. And according to the Tennessee Wifey Proof Scale, where 0 proof is the worst and 100 proof is the best, the Wifey gives Christmas Eve a 65 proof. She likes it. She says that it smells nice. Oops. Let me move this over here. So yeah, the Wifey. Sorry, I was just getting a little bit more of the Christmas Eve there. The Wifey likes it. She says that it smells good. She likes the way it smells. So, the Wifey likes it. As far as I'm concerned, on the Tennessee Whiskey Proof Scale, where 0 proof is the worst and 100 proof is the best, I give Christmas Eve a 65 proof as well. I like it. This is a great seasonal offering. To me, I mean, it's definitely a Christmas time kind of fragrance, so I don't see myself wearing it all the time, but, definitely in the winter months, I could see myself pulling this one out quite a bit. It is very nice. It is woody, it just, bam, it is nice. Very, very nice. I am liking it. And I think I am going to pair it with a Dua fragrance since I did not get the Stirling EDP of this. I think there was one. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure. But we're going to go with Tien Ma, which this is a Nicean dupe from Parfum de Marly. So this is a very, it's an oriental spicy kind of fragrance. So it starts off very bright and floral kind of sort of, so to speak, off the top. But then when it dries down, so much wood. Man, that smells awesome. Yes, definitely. Great pairing. All right, gents. As usual, the wet shaving community is the best community. Be happy, be positive, happy shave, gents, and I will most definitely catch you on the next one.